We've got a gorgeous panel for you now. So this is the digital anonymity and secure communication. Please, can you put your hands together for Antonín?
Hello. Let me share with you how you can help to how you can improve your digital anonymity and secure communication in digital world. So first, my name is Antonín, and I'm engineer. I'm tech guy, and why I'm talking about it? It's because I care about the privacy. I care that much that I have founded ByteMe Drive, which is anonymous data storage, which is encrypted and which is super secure to use. I like sports and gardening. So what we are going to talk about? We are going to talk about what is the privacy. What is it? Who's not following any privacy policy, and how you can improve your privacy, how you can prevent companies to track your steps, and how you can share less information with those corporations. And in the end, we will talk about some advanced techniques, how to improve privacy when your government is really trying to censor everything what is happening in the digital world. So first, what is privacy? Privacy is right each of us to control what information is shared or what information is collected by other entities about you. Someone is just responding that they have nothing to hide. But that's just not true. The information, when someone knows something about you, you can imagine it's like your wife, your mom, or a boyfriend. When they know you, they know a lot of information about you, and in that case, they are able to influence your steps. They are able to influence your choices, who you're going to vote for, where you're going to go to for a dinner, and so on. And the corporation does the similar way. They are able to influence your decisions. So you can just think about it if your mom knows more or Facebook does. So who do you share more information with? And these corporations, to make tracking of the users effective, they need two things. The first is they need to know who you are. And they need to know what you do. If they are able to collect these two information, they are able to create some profile of you, and then they can target their advertisement. They can share such profile with third entities, and you are not independent in your decision-making process. So the first of all, there is Meta. Meta is a surveillance business company, I would say. They have several products like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and they have this very powerful stuff, which is the like button, which is almost on every page. And since Facebook never signs you out, then they know exactly when and which websites you are visiting. And they are easily, just through that like button, which is everywhere, they are able to follow you all over the internet, and they are connecting all this information to your Facebook profile, and this way they know exactly where you are. Facebook offers way more than just these mass products like Instagram. They also offer VPN, but they have just admitted a few weeks ago that they were using this VPN, which is claimed to be something which would improve your level of security. They were using it to track users, to find out how much they are using the competitors' services. And this is what Meta is. Even though there were some pressure, so they implemented end-to-end encryption for WhatsApp. They were not happy to do that. They took it from Signal, but that was not their choice. They are still able to collect vast metadata about you. They know who you are talking with, when, and when someone will report one of the messages in the chats you are part of, then this action will share a few other messages with the Facebook. And since it's not open source, anyone or Facebook or Meta can anytime implement some kind of AI, and this AI can do the reporting on behalf of the users. So nobody knows what's really shared with Meta and what is not. So, but there is not just Meta, there are others. There is Google, and Google is providing a lot of more than Meta. There is Google Mail, Google Search, Google Drive, and many, many services which, or most of them, seems to be there just for free. But when something is for free, nothing is for free. People just don't realize what's the price for the data. They don't realize that this is the data what matters. And Google just paid $5 billion of settlement because they were tracking people in anonymous windows. And how much business they were getting out of this tracking when they are able to pay $5 billion settlement in a lawsuit. It's something we cannot even imagine. And their products like YouTube, Google Phones, reCAPTCHA, there is so many of them. So what you can do to prevent them for tracking your steps? It's quite simple. Do not use any Google or Meta products. Sometimes it seems like it's not possible, but you can do few steps to help increase your level of anonymity. You can use multiple browsers. So as I was saying, that Facebook is connecting to your profile everything. You can use multiple browsers. In one browser, you will log into your social network and use that browser just for those social networks. And when you are doing some regular internet surfing, then open different browser where it's not your Facebook logged in, and then you can easily visit those pages. They know that you were there, but they have no idea who you are. They don't know how to target you, break their profile building. Then there are alternatives to other services. So for example, if nothing from this speech, then just try Start Page. Start Page is a proxy to Google Search. So startpage.com is not tracking you, and they will forward all your requests to Google Search. So you will get more or less the same results. So it's still power of Google Search, but you will not be tracked. And you can set it up as a default search engine for your browser. It works perfectly. So it's just a simple step how to prevent Google know that what you are searching in the Google. Then there is Google Mail and Google Calendar. There are other services which are providing, or providers who are providing better level of security, such as Proton or Tuta. you can consider ByteMe Drive to replace Google Drive and Google Photos. ByteMe Drive doesn't want to know your email, or they allow you to pay by Lightning or Monero. So it's that there is super anonymity. You can give try to Odyssey, which is alternative to YouTube. It's not perfect, but what is? Like, to me, to 80%, you are still able to do everything what you need from YouTube to get from Odyssey. Instead of WhatsApp, even though WhatsApp is end-to-end encrypted and there is at least some level of security, just use Signal, because WhatsApp is Meta, and Meta really wants to track you. And instead of using Facebook, just go outside and meet people. And if you really need to use Facebook, use different browser. Some of you might think this is Meta, this is Google, but I'm like in the Apple ecosystem and that doesn't apply to me. But that's wrong. Apple is effective in like the same way as Google and Meta. They just are trying to build reputation of privacy company. Like there is this, for example, technology, Bluetooth Low Energy, which get more and more popular during the coronavirus spread. And this technology, like this Bluetooth signal, is emitted from each Apple device. It emits the signal to 60-meter radius. And every other Apple device who's receiving this, this signal is reporting to Apple that I am here and I see in my radius these other devices. So they build huge network of all the devices. They know exactly where you are and when. And that's how Find My Device work. That's how their AirTag is implemented. And this is not something you can turn off. It's on all the time. There are alternatives which are not so simple to use. It's called the de-Googled phones. It's based on Android open source project. Android is developed, it is project by Google, but when you buy regular phone from a store, there is usually some layer on top of that with all the Google services and everything. But if you use some of those alternative systems like Graphene OS, Lineage OS, or Calyx, you can easily install it on your own. You reset your device, and there is like nothing. There is no Google, and it's so nice that you can install in the device whatever you like, and you don't have like 20, 30 applications already waiting for you and trying to do whatever they want to do. And you are gaining with that also double battery life, because there is no background processes which are reporting you and trying to get all your data. So if you want to bring that to even another level, there is the Tor, the Onion router protocol, known as a Tor. This is a browser. You can use it in a browser, and this brings extra level of security. It works that your request, your communication is routed through 3 extra relays, which are peeling off 1 layer of encryption. So none of these relays have whole information of your communication. Like first relay, they know that just you are requesting something and that they should forward to the next relay. The next relay knows that it comes from 1 relay and it's going to another relay, and the final relay knows that this is the end of your communication, but they don't know anything about the origin of the request. This is way more secure, less trackable, but there is a price for all of it. And as you might guess, it's performance. Because as you can see, when you create a connection, you go in like 3 other relays, which are spread over like entire world. And every request from your computer or phone or where you use such a browser needs to go all the way. So this is something what you would use in the environment where there is like great censorship of government, or when you want to do something which is not really legal. That's why governments are monitoring it. But you can access anything. It's like using Tor itself, it's not illegal. It's just difficult to track. And that's all. So I just would like to remind you in the end, if nothing, just give it a try. Startpage.com works great, and it's just a little step for you, which will greatly increase the level of security. Use separate browsers, if possible. Use Signal instead of WhatsApp, and avoid Meta and Google as much as possible. Thank you, and that's all.